Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. As you can see, this is a Patreon request, so we're probably not going to continue the series, but it's just a pilot request that our patrons get. They have a perk, and that a part of the perk is to request any pilot episode of any show. We paused on the movies for right now, just because we were trying to figure that out and adjust that a little bit.
And we had we have a big demand of shows just in general. Yeah. So if you have requested and are waiting on a show, it's coming. Yes. We just did not anticipate so many people requesting things. So please be patient, it will come out.
Yeah, and thank you.
Yes.
But for Mr. Robot, I know that this has gotten strikes. So this is, again, all of our Patreon request reactions are redirect links. So we have the links in our description box, which should cover us. But I always wanted to watch this. I know you've been interested in it too.
Because what's his face?
Yes. Rami Malek.
Malek, yeah.
Yeah. And I've only heard really, really good things about this show.
People have requested it for a while with this.
I mean, we may watch it. We just would probably have to do the redirect links.
Yeah. We'll probably put it on a poll.
Yeah, and for the people who are like, these are annoying, like these one-off like pilot requests.
Yeah, well then don't watch them.
There's that. That's one option. The other option is that's the direct, straightforward one. That's real easy. But the other one is that it's like opening us up to a lot of shows that we wouldn't have watched.
Right.
And so because of this, we're now watching Fate Zero because we put it on the poll at 1. We wouldn't have had it on the poll if it wasn't requested.
Yeah.
So these work. So it's like when we're like, oh, we like this, we put them on the polls. So
or eventually, there's some shows we're just considering watching just if they're not on a poll and we'll put it up at some point. Exactly. But it's like this literally is like a great way to learn more about the shows. So.
And like it's kind of like we have to do it. We've made that as a perk for the Premium Angels.
I like it. We like it.
So because I think a lot of times we're like, oh yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But then no, it's like in our face. Yeah. So we can't escape.
But again, if you don't like it, I'm going to tell you don't watch.
Yeah. And that's that.
Just wait for the other stuff to come out. Like, stop being a negative Nancy.
I know. But we will get into this. We will have our full-timer reactions for this specific episode. For every single pilot reaction we've done, there's a full-timer reaction on our Patreon. I think that's it.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.
Yes, please, guys. But yeah, we'll get into it.
All right. Here is at 1._ hello friend. What is that the name of the?
Yeah, I guess it's
interesting.
MOV.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it.
Computer.
Oh. Girl, dangerous. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, Iman. I don't know.
What did we do?
I don't know, Iman. We are going to have to talk about it.
We need to clone ourselves.
Whoa, this is
Ooh.
Wow, this is fun. This is fun.
All right. Oh, damn it. Damn. Well, damn.
This is so good.
All right.
Very engaging at the very beginning. It's just like, this is story. So
Michael Buscemi. So Steve Buscemi's, who's Romero? I don't know who that was in this show, but was that Steve Buscemi's like family? But this. I mean, clearly it hits on a lot of points that are real.
Yeah.
And like,
it's about society.
I don't know how old this is. I feel like this is 5 years or more.
Yeah, I think it was like
ago, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's gotten worse now. Like what he's talking about still holds true. Like all the things going on in the world.
Well, like when he's talking about Steve Jobs and all that stuff, it's just like the reality of what we do. Like, I mean, those are points that you hear in like Black Mirror too.
Yeah.
It's just like, but
yeah, sheesh, it's very heavy.
Yeah, and
very
his
heavy.
character is very interesting because it's like that kind of vigilante, but I mean, it is kind of just like a vigilante, but it's just weird because of his like his what is it called? Well, his like awkwardness and like his social issues. It's just like, because normally when you get those kind of people, they kind of have that persona that can hide them really well in society, and he's just like this awkward, and then also we don't even know if it's real. Like half the stuff that's happening to him, is it real?
Which is I do like that aspect, but it definitely scares me a lot. And
when that place was empty, you're just like, was that really in his head?
It just. But then it's just weird, like all the men in black looking.
Yeah.
It's very like the Matrix. It's just like, I mean, all of this kind of is connected.
Yes.
Because Neo was a hacker, and like it seems like that's like a constant thing in story.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
This.
Like when you actually see reality for what it is, like, everyone, I'm sure he thinks, what's her name, Angela?
Yeah, Angela.
Angela and everyone else, like they're in those little incubators, like they're just in, in the reality that, the government gives us to whoever's in charge. But then, him and the other people or potential people,
right,
the other hackers, like they've pulled the plug. It's just that kind of thing. So that theme is that
is a big one, because it is like that, like where, like he was saying, people they sedate themselves. They don't want to see the realities. Like what he was saying when he was talking to himself in his head to the therapist was like, fuck society. There's this and that and this, and like everything he was saying is, I mean,
it's true.
I don't think it was wrong. I don't know why I know it's hard for him to express his emotions and how he feels, but like that's like a conversation like we've had, and like with our friends and families, and it's like not like doesn't make you a crazy person. It's just like you should ask questions. You shouldn't just like swallow what I mean, whatever they're feeding us in front of us. Like we shouldn't just say, no, that's right, that's wrong, that like we don't really know. And this is gonna just make me extremely paranoid because I already have like very like those thoughts. So I'm gonna be all like wearing hoods and shit. Like my eyes
literally gonna be him. And like a wait till see on camera, just like, hey guys,
am I really here? Are you really watching me? Is Abby here?
Is it really me, or are you me?
Am I?
And I'm you.
He's been living. Oh no.
Oh god, but man, okay,
very
very
good.
Sad because it's like I want to just.
We'll figure it out.
We will, but
figure it out.
But I mean, also it will be interesting because obviously that he's seeing this therapist, and there are these issues, and we saw that one moment with him and his mom. Yeah, so like I'm curious if we will be going back into why he needs to save women.
Yeah, I liked that point
because it seems like that's true. I mean, and not like in a that I'm the self-righteous person, but like he genuinely is just like these are the people, but and why is it so socially hard for him? Because I think I was getting his story confused with Chris Slater. He was the one talking about his dad, right? Yes. Being the hacker. So we don't know really anything about his.
He said his dad died of leukemia. That's all we know.
And then so it's just the mom. So it'll be interesting. Yeah. So going into.
Oh yeah.
Or if it will, definitely. I don't know if this kind of show will go deeper into I would hope so. BoJack kind of,
Yeah, I would hope it does. And that it is interesting though. He is saving women in so far. Yeah. So far. I mean, and it's like I wish I kind of had someone. No, never mind. No, because I don't want someone watching our stuff and like they start hacking. Oh, we'll protect you. We wanted to have people. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. But I mean, it is kind of nice to think like if someone was cheating on me or doing something like that, or I would.
My friend had my back in that sense and be like, but wouldn't really tell me. Like they'd figure out a way to.
Right. It was at that situation, or
well, no. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
But no, I understand what you're saying. Like, just someone to like help you with that kind of stuff. Like, because we don't always see it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know who anyone is.
You're right. Yeah.
That's the reality. Really don't. You really don't. And we look, and I talked about, I can only speak for myself, but I do look at like people in a positive light. I am like him too, where I'm like, because you hear me talk. I do talk kind of grim and like, I do know that I like say some dark stuff.
A healthy mix of positive.
But I also look at like the positives and maybe a little bit too much. So I'm like, it's it could be a little dangerous in some aspects.
But isn't that sad though? Because you would hope to like just be hope that someone is good versus course, like, you know, because what he said, you know, he says like, I always imagine the very worst, which is really what reality is. But you know, the romantic and like the hopefulness of just like, I can believe what you're telling me, but you never know.
No,
you never know.
You just don't. You don't. But also, I guess the last thing is maybe Angela made a good point. Is you maybe need to let her go through. Yeah. You have to let the pain happen, like let her struggle in, like, because if someone's always like cleaning up your mess, I don't know, because I feel like with the therapist situation, if he told her the truth, I'm hoping that does help her, because like obviously if he just broke it off, she would just keep choosing men like that. Yeah. But so I don't know. On that one, it's like
it's hard.
I don't know.
It's like
is it good or is it bad? I don't know.
Yeah. But no,
is it helpful?
I'm glad that you said that about Angela, because I know in that moment we were just like, why would you be mad at him? Like he's helping you, but it is fair for someone to be in that moment and just be like, okay, this did happen to me, and it's just like, you know, nothing could be done about it, but but that guy's a bitch. Tyler, no. Not Terry. And then now we have Tyrell's the next in order. Oh no, scary Tyrell. But okay, real quick before we go, I did have a because it says Men in Black here too. Were those Men in Black actually Tyrell's people? Like it's not okay, because like at first I'm just like, was it just like how long it seemed to be happening for him? Like he'd been talking to his therapist about it, so it means that Tyrell has been watching him.
If all those people are working for him,
if it's something different. But I was just thinking, since they were like these Men in Black and just sweeping him out of nowhere, and the cops weren't doing anything.
No, that is so scary.
Yeah, that is.
I'm gonna have a crush on that Tyrell guy. I already know myself. I like that. Like I dissed him in the beginning, but you know, in my heart, I was like,
have you seen High Rise with Tom Hiddleston?
No, I haven't.
Well, he looks like that.
Yeah,
and Tom Hiddleston is.
I tried to be like, I feel his hair slicked back now. But in my heart, I was like,
you said that comment. I'm like, bitch, you lying. In my head, I'm like, she lying. She's gonna tell me the truth when this camera's off.
I already know I would have like a love-hate relationship with him, and it's gonna be unhealthy.
I know, we gotta talk about it after.
Anyways. But we're happy. Yeah. We're gonna try.
At some point, this will be on the next poll for a long show. But if it does not make it on or win a poll,
we're gonna get it in. We've been meaning to do this for a long time, and so again, it will be through redirect links, and hopefully that is safe enough. Right. We'll talk to the normies. Maybe.
Oh yeah, because they did it.
They have.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that was great. Thank you for our patron who requested
Yes, thank you so much.
But damn. All right. But that's all. We will see you guys in another video, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Can't forget about your face now.